This photo is from when Sophie modeled for Drake's OVO campaign at the time. She is a model and actress, and she was cool with OVO in the camp. And I don't know what him posting her mean.
UMG responded, y'all. The suggestion that UMG would do anything to undermine any of his artists is offensive and untrue.
1 second. Whatever the label UMG was doing to promote, Not Like Us, they were doing the same thing for you your whole career.
30 million in total. I got niggas that are still trying fucking me over. Got these rap niggas that I gotta have like my life. Put my every day for home for fuck them niggas, man. What's up?
Drake's ongoing feud with Universal Music Group, UMG, and its CEO, Lucian Grainge, has taken a shocking turn. Instead of targeting Lucian directly, Drake went after his daughter-in-law, Sophia Richie Grainge. This isn't the first time Drake has dragged women into his battles rather than confronting his male rivals head-on. But this time, things have escalated to a different level, especially with the ongoing allegations surrounding Drake's interactions with younger women. Lucian Grainge isn't just any music executive, he practically controls the entire industry. Over the past 2 decades, he climbed the ranks, becoming the CEO of UMG in 2011. Under his leadership, Universal's value has quadrupled to $55 billion, and the company owns 70% of Billboard's top charting songs. Despite this, Drake has recklessly involved Lucian's family in his fight, raising questions about whether he truly has a strategy or if he's just spiraling after Kendrick Lamar completely exposed him, instead of responding to Kendrick's brutal diss, where he was called a certified PDF file. Drake resorted to attacking women on social media. After Serena Williams appeared at Kendrick's Super Bowl halftime show, Drake responded by posting a picture with her former agent, Jill Smaller. But he didn't stop there. He then posted a picture of Sophia Richie Grainge, the daughter-in-law of Lucian Grainge, CEO of UMG.
Over the next 2 decades, Lucian climbed the ranks until 2005, where he became the chairman of Universal's UK division. And by 2011, he was the chairman and CEO of all of Universal Music Group. And since taking over Universal, he's more than quadrupled the value of the company. It's worth about $55 billion right now. And they also own all the biggest artists. In fact, 70% of the songs on Billboard are owned by UMG.
This pattern isn't new. Drake has a long history of dragging wives, girlfriends, and even daughters into his beefs. When he was feuding with Meek Mill, he took shots at Nicki Minaj. During his beef with Pusha T, he brought up Pusha's fiancée, Virginia Williams. He did the same when DJ Mustard called him out, going after Mustard's ex-wife. And with Kendrick Lamar, he continuously made shady remarks about Kendrick's fiancée Whitney Alford and even mentioned their children. Beyond rap feuds, Drake has also attacked women who rejected him. He dissed Rihanna on her loss, calling her average, but only after spending years chasing her and calling her the love of his life. He's also thrown shade at Megan Thee Stallion, Georgia Smith, and several other women. Perhaps the most disturbing incident was when rapper Mos Def called Drake a pop artist, and instead of clapping back at Mos Def, Drake followed Mos Def's daughter the moment she turned 18. Many saw this move as not just petty, but predatory. Now, Drake has set his sights on Lucian Grainge's family. Sophia Richie Grainge is 12 years younger than Drake, married, and just gave birth 8 months ago. Instead of confronting Lucian's son, Elliot Grainge, who is also a music executive, Drake chose to attack a woman who has nothing to do with the music industry or the beef. Some of Drake's fans have tried to defend his actions, pointing out that Sophia used to model for OVO, but that doesn't make this any less strange or desperate. At first, Drake was too afraid to take legal action against Kendrick for calling him a PDF file. So instead, he sued UMG, accusing them of promoting Kendrick's diss track, Not Like Us, conveniently ignoring the fact that UMG also released his diss tracks targeting Kendrick. Now, rather than going after Lucian or Elliot Grainge, Drake is targeting Sophia Richie Grainge. Just when it seemed Drake couldn't embarrass himself any further, he has managed to outdo himself. Despite all the allegations against him regarding younger women, you would think he would steer clear of dragging women or children into his mess, but he just can't seem to help himself. Now, fans are warning Drake that he's playing with fire by going after Lucian Grainge's family. One fan wrote, "If he thought he had problems before, Lucian will make sure he suffers now. Drake won't be coming back from this." Another added, Does Drake not realize that she's also Lionel Richie's daughter? That man knows your family. Drake, ask your dad and Uncle Graham. You're about to mess around and find out on a whole different level. Meanwhile, fans are still trying to figure out what Drake's endgame is with his defamation lawsuit against UMG. Last month, Drake filed a federal lawsuit against Universal Music Group claiming that they used shady tactics to boost Kendrick's Afo's track Not Like Us, the same tactics that helped push Drake's own music for years. The most shocking claim in Drake's lawsuit is that Not Like Us is anti-Semitic. The lawsuit states that the Not Like Us lyrics reference Drake's Jewish heritage, calling him a colonizer. Many fans found this ironic, considering Drake has long benefited from his ties to UMG and Lucian Grainge, who is also Jewish. Now, because he lost a rap battle, he's suddenly accusing Lucian of promoting an anti-Semitic song. Meanwhile, UMG isn't even taking the lawsuit seriously. Their legal team fired back, stating that Drake wouldn't be where he is today without UMG's backing. At this point, Drake is making reckless moves and might be digging his own grave. What do you think about Drake targeting Sophia Richie Grainge? Is this a desperate move, or does he have a bigger strategy in play? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and stay tuned for what's next.